making money.
Hey y'all, good morning. So in the last vlog I said I was gonna be doing a content video showing y'all how to make gluten and dairy free chocolate chip cookies. Now this is my first time ever making gluten and dairy free chocolate chip cookies. I have made homemade chocolate chip cookies from scratch, but never gluten and dairy free. So this will be different. If it comes out good, I'll post a video. If it doesn't come out good, then I probably won't be posting the video. But either way, I'm gonna give my honest response on it. So I wanted to just go ahead and show y'all the setup. I had already measured out some flour, so that's why you'll see a little mess. But other than that, let's get started. All right, so these are the ingredients that we are using. I have the Simply Delicious Nestle Toll House. This is gluten and dairy free. It's also free from 8 food allergens. It's a semi-sweet morsels. I have not tasted this at all, so I don't know what it tastes like, but hopefully it's good. Then we have the gluten-free flour. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. We have sugar. We have brown sugar. We have vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract. We have, this is a secret ingredient here. I cannot tell y'all what it is because this is a family recipe and it's been passed down from generation to generation. I might get nice and at the end of the video I'll tell you what it is, but I cannot tell you what it is. We have the baking soda, and we're gonna use Earth Balanced butter. Well, a buttery spread is vegan, it's non-dairy, it's also gluten-free. So we're gonna use this. I'm new to this. Tell me how to focus this. There you go. So it says you can bake with it. Is that better? Hopefully that's better, y'all. I'm new to this camera stuff, so we're just gonna try to make it work. If y'all could just bear with me, and hopefully it'll all come together great, because I would hate to waste my time and it not come together. So we're just gonna do that. So I went ahead and I mixed 4.5 cups of all-purpose gluten-free flour in this bowl here. So then we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of baking soda. And you're gonna mix that into your flour. Now, I'm not a chef, y'all, so don't be in my comments like, she did that wrong. Because, look, I'm just doing what I know. If it come out good, you can call me Chef Corey. So then after that, in a large bowl, we're gonna cream together the butter, brown sugar, and white sugar. So we're gonna mix this flour and baking soda. Just sift it together. Okay, so that's good and sifted. I'm just gonna sit that to the side because now we're gonna work with our wet ingredients. Y'all, my husband, sorry, not focused. All right, my husband bought me a KitchenAid mixer a couple years ago for my birthday, and I have been like baking with this thing like crazy. I've made brownies, I've made chocolate chip cookies from scratch, I've made sweet potato pie from scratch. If y'all want to see me make gluten-free, dairy-free apple pie, comment down below and I could do a video on that. I've never made it, but I think that I mean, it doesn't seem too hard, so I think I could do it. So comment down below. I'm just gonna rinse this bowl out. And my butter has been sitting for a little while. I hate that it keeps going out of focus. All right, let me see if I can figure this out real quick, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna be like Wizard Kelly for a minute. Y'all don't need to really see my head because I want y'all to be able to see these ingredients that I'm mixing. Okay. So we got the flour, the baking soda, and then we're gonna do the butter, brown sugar, and white sugar. So we're gonna use a half a cup of white sugar, 1.5 cup of packed brown sugar, and then 2 cups of butter softened. So 2 cups of butter is really 16 ounces. This thing is 15 ounces. I don't know if you can see that, but it's 15 ounces. So shoot, we're just gonna go with it because at this point, what's 1 ounce? So we're gonna put all of that into our KitchenAid mixer. Bear with me. I don't have my little half a cup broke, so I'm just gonna do it like this. Now I think you're only supposed to use this for wet ingredients, but technically sugar is a wet ingredient, right? Looks good to me. Oh my goodness, and brown sugar is so hard. Mind you, this is how I broke my half a cup of measure by trying to scoop out this brown sugar. That's not quite 1.5 cup because we still got to pat it down. All right. And then we're gonna do our butter. It's a lot of butter, y'all. I don't eat like this all the time. All right, so let me show y'all what it looks like. So that's what it looks like right now. We're gonna go ahead and lock this. I put this little guard on for anything that I'm making so it just doesn't go crazy. I could have let the butter get more soft for sure. So if you're watching this video, let your butter soften a little bit more. Ooh, it smells so good though, y'all. Smells so good. All right. All right. Back to me. So I'm gonna just kind of mix this a little bit. A little bit more to get everything off the sides. I'm gonna just try to get the stuff off the sides and make sure it's kind of like mixed in there good. It's so crazy, but this smells so good already. I wish y'all could smell it. Okay. Let's see what we gotta do next. Beat the secret ingredient in until well blended. So that's what I'm gonna do. Woo-wee. That secret ingredient, y'all, smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna do that until well blended. In the meantime, I'm gonna preheat my oven to 350. Alright, so that looks like it's getting pretty well blended. So after you do that, you're gonna stir in eggs and vanilla. So we need 4 eggs. We got our eggs, y'all. I could have let this sit out a little bit, but it'll be all right. Did y'all used to watch Rachel Ray's cooking show growing up? I did all the time, and I swore I would be a chef like Rachel Ray, because I mean, I used to love her. But one thing I always noticed for her, she never had like a trash can pulled up to her. She would put her trash in a bowl, like her own little separate bowl. So that's what I got, my trash bowl. So we'll do that. And y'all, I be making a mess while I'm cooking. I really need to get a little apron because I be making a mess. All right, so we got 4 eggs, and then how much vanilla? 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And I can put all the ingredients I use down in the description box. How many of y'all love the smell of vanilla? I mean, so far it kind of looks the same like when I used to make it with regular flour, but I haven't mixed in any flour yet, so that's probably why it looks the same. But this is vegan butter, so that's true. It may be a little bit different. All right, I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like after I've added everything except the flour and the baking soda. All right. So same thing, I'm just gonna scrape the sides. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Are y'all just watching the video because y'all are subscribers? Or are y'all on a gluten and dairy free journey? I have been gluten and dairy free since January of this year. So still very early in my journey, but so far so good. I've made like alternatives for a ton of foods. I got an air fryer and that's made a huge difference in my life. Actually we'll do it like this. I'm gonna just turn it on and beat it in as I go. I don't know why I haven't, like flour just always makes a huge mess for me. And I'm doing it really slowly, but it's just always has. Turn it up a little bit because I don't want it to get stiff. Almost added all of my flour in. You can hear the difference, the change in the pattern of the mixer. All right, so I've added all my flour in. The last thing to do is to add in the chocolate chips. So the recipe calls for 4 cups. I think this is maybe less than 4 cups. Oh, 10 ounces. So we just figured out that it was 8 ounces in a cup, right? So I need 4 cups. I need what, 32? I don't know, y'all. 32. So I don't have that much, so I'm just gonna add in these 2. I only have maybe I read that wrong. Maybe it's not 4 cups. I don't think it's 4 cups. It's 4 cups. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna mix in 2 of these. It looks like a good enough. Let me show you this. Ooh, yummy, yummy. Yes, sir. So we got our mix done. Our oven is preheating and we'll go from there. We're just gonna drop these things on a cookie sheet. I wish I had some parchment paper, but I don't. So, can't remember if I used to grease a pan. Let me see. Ungreased cookie sheets. I don't know if it should be ungreased for gluten and dairy free cookies. So many things you don't know. So many things you don't know. Whew, y'all, this smells so good. I hope it tastes good though. My husband, NaJarri, is not gluten or dairy free. So I like to make things that are gluten and dairy free and see if he likes them, because if he does, then that's easier for me. I only have to make one of everything, but a lot of the times I'll cook like 2 separate meals. It's a lot, but just because I don't want him to feel like he has to miss out on things that he's liked in the past because of the way I eat now. That looks so good, y'all. I usually will freeze half of this. And these are like soft and airy chocolate chip cookies. So that's why it looks so light and fluffy. And just from like looking at it and mixing it all together, it looks the exact same as like when I used to make it with regular butter and regular flour. So I hope it tastes the same. So we're gonna bring you over to, oh yeah, the lighting is terrible. Dang, there we go. There we go. Can I put it over here? So I want you to be able to see. So my oven just went off and it is time to drop the cookies. This is always the hardest part to me because I don't know, it just is. I don't measure it out. Honestly, I've made like some humongous cookies before because I don't measure it out. But it is what it is. Like I said, I don't eat like this all the time. I'm gonna freeze half of this mix. Unless it's good. If it's good, I'm taking it to Thanksgiving this year, y'all. That's my contribution because at this point, it's hard trying to contribute anything to Thanksgiving because I don't even know like how to make gluten and dairy free versions of like, you know, Thanksgiving food. I usually just do 5 on a sheet because as you can see, they get pretty big. Yeah. And just do 5. Hopefully they don't spread out too much. If they do, then I gotta what's it called? What's it called? Cookie cake. And then I'm gonna do, yeah, this one looks big. Let me try to do them small. Yeah, let's do them small. And the only thing is, when you're doing gluten and dairy-free alternatives for stuff, a lot of dairy-free alternatives will be made with like nuts. So it's difficult because you have to make sure that whoever you are preparing things for do not have allergies to nuts. So, I mean, I appreciate the chocolate chips because I think they are free from 8 different allergens. And I think nuts, shellfish, all that type of stuff is one of the things. But when it comes to like butters and milks, which as you saw, this is not made with any milk at all, so I don't have to worry about that because we do use almond milk. But everything else is a little bit difficult. I'm gonna try to turn this pan around to create a little bit more space in this oven. Now my dream kitchen, y'all, will have double oven. Yeah, because that's not gonna work. All right, I just put it on the bottom row and just monitor it. Yeah, my dream kitchen is gonna have a double oven. And like, that was just 9 or 10 cookies I just made, and look at all this mix we still have left. I don't think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna leave it like that and we're gonna taste it before I just make a ton of cookies. But yeah, y'all, I think we'll leave it like that. I won't make a ton of cookies because we want to see if we like it first. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it comes out good. I'll come back after it's done baking and show y'all what it looks like, and then I'll taste test it and show you if it tastes good. I'll probably still post a video even if I don't like it, because everybody's taste buds are different. Some people may like it. Now, I think everything that I just prepared it with can be made for somebody who has celiac, because it is certified gluten-free. I know sometimes, I don't have celiac disease, but I know sometimes stuff will be gluten-free, but it won't say it's gluten-free because it's processed in a facility that still has gluten in it, and that is kind of difficult. It's kind of iffy for somebody who can't eat gluten at all. But I think everything that I just made it with today is certified gluten-free. So, all right, I'll come back in just a little while and show you what it looks like. All right, y'all, so about 10 minutes have passed. I went ahead and took them out. They look brown on top, and I'm sure the bottom, because I can smell them, I didn't want the bottom to burn. I don't know if you could tell. You can tell the bottom is a little dark brown. So I went ahead and took them out, and then I put some in these little, I don't know how to describe them, cookie cups. I'll say I got them from Target, and I've like put cookies in them and also brownies in them, and I'll do it for me and NaJarri, and then we'll put ice cream on top. So I just did 2 of those, and then I froze the rest of the mix here. I froze it because, like I said, we don't typically eat all of that cookie mix, but whenever we want something, we'll cook it. Just take it out of the freezer and cook it, and then we'll have some fresh cookies. So yes, I did that. Sorry, you can see the glare in my glasses. I did that, and then once these cookies cool off a little bit, I'll come back and taste it and then give y'all my honest opinion. All right, y'all, so now it's time for my honest review. I've had a cookie and a half already. What I will say is it's very tasty, very, very good to be gluten and dairy free, but it's not perfect yet. It's not perfect yet. So I want to be able to make it taste like you wouldn't even tell the difference. And it is very, very good. So I'll give it an 8 out of a 10. And when NaJarri gets home, I'm going to have him taste it and see what he gives it. But I give it an 8 out of 10 because they're not dry, but they aren't as moist as a regular chocolate chip cookie will be. And I say that because they are very moist, but you have to keep biting into it for a while. I don't know how to explain it. They're good though. So would I make these again? Definitely. Would I recommend it for somebody who can't eat gluten or dairy? Absolutely. But all right, y'all, I'll come back and show NaJarri's opinion on it. I'm about to eat some food. Bye.